Hello, Open Spokes. It's Sunday. It's Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all you mothers, especially my mother and my mother-in-law. I made this video about a week ago, and, well, not this video, another video. Had it all together. Thought it was great, and was very pleased with my final product. Went to upload it last night and accidentally deleted all of the video. Well, those things happen, so here's my second draft. I've been thinking a lot about the questions that were asked, and I realized that all of you in Open Spokes, answered most of what I said in my original post anyway. So I decided to think about it from a little bit of a different perspective today. It's a new day. And what I thought about was a story. It reminded me of a story. And that all kids come to school with a story. I did 50 years ago when I walked into that school building. I had a story. And although the teachers may not have known my story, it was there. And how they enhanced that story, how they held that story, made that a better story for me, helped me with that story, was something that made a difference. And so it again reminded me of a story when my daughter was born. She was premature, 6 weeks premature, and in intensive care. And as I sat there in intensive care, I was a teacher at the time, and right next to me was a little boy. And he had been in intensive care for about 3 months. My daughter had just been in there for maybe a week by that time. And as I sat there night after night, day after day, I watched this little boy who had many physical things going on, and his family. And every single night, they lived out of town, and about an hour out of town, and they came in to Calgary, to the hospital to visit this baby. I watched the mom and the dad and her 5 other children, each one school-aged, I think, and they came in and loved that baby, took turns with that baby every single day. And I got a chance to talk to that mom, and I said, "You guys are amazing. Like, you come and do this every single day, and your kids come in every day." And she said, "Oh, well, we're just so grateful he's alive because his twin died." And I just was amazed. And I thought a lot about how those children go to school every day, and their teachers probably don't even know this is what they do every night. They're not doing homework. They're coming to see their brother. And here he is, fragile, and they're being so loving and caring. And so it shifted the way I thought. I just was, at that moment, more aware that their stories are all so different. And I knew that, but this stood out in my mind, that they're precious. And we need to provide that safe environment. All kids come from different backgrounds. That hasn't changed. The things that have changed is that society is more complex, and the things our students are dealing with are way more complex. And we can have every teaching strategy, every idea, every new way of doing things. Yes, we understand things better, which is great. Understanding how to educate our children better is better for us. When we know better, we do better. And so, yes, because we understand brain development and how it affects children and teenagers, and what we need to understand about how their frontal lobes are developing and how they deal with things because of their emotional responses. Those are all really important. But what remains completely important are the students, not our techniques, not our ideas, not our technology, not what we do with that technology, but them and how we treat them. And that remains the same 50 years ago as it does today. And so although I may do things differently today than I did in my teaching than I did back then, it's always about what the student needs and how can I best help them and how can I enhance their stories by helping them to love learning and to develop their true passions in life.